What's up, y'all? Today we're going to be showing you guys an inside look to one of our workouts. The mic wasn't working, so I'm going to have to narrate over this video. Make sure that you guys stay till the end though, because this is a really good workout and this is going to really help you guys get an understanding of how to get better and get results. To start the workout, we're starting with a little ball handling warm-up that's focused on pace and height change. You're going to start by making one move, and then you're going to stop on a dime. You'll see right here, one move, stop on a dime, rise up, and then you're going to make two moves, stop on a dime and rise up, and you're just going to alternate back and forth. Our goal is to change speeds, and then once you stop on a dime, you want to rise up, let the ball float, and then explode out of it. For this drill, players will attack me full speed handling the ball. Once they get about an arm length away from me, they will rise up, let the ball float. I'll point in a direction, and then they will change speeds again and explode out. Then a defender will run up, and they'll pick them up at half court, and then it's live one-on-one from there. I want players to focus on handling pressure. Okay, so I want players to start to pick dudes up at half court and pressure them as much as they can. The first part of the drill is not only working on pace, but it's also testing players' ability to let the ball hang in their hand as long as possible. As you see, sometimes players will almost carry the ball or dribble it again, and that's exactly what we want. We want them to be able to hang that ball in their hand as long as possible, and then make a read and change speeds when I point. Now we're going to get into our between the legs skip. So we're just going to focus on dropping that ball between the legs, and then as soon as it goes between our legs, we are going to skip and change speeds out of it. The most important focus is changing speeds. We're just going to rep it out a few times on air, and then we'll get live out of it. Now we are going live out of it and throwing a help side defender in there. After we've gone on air and we feel comfortable, we want to move straight into one-on-one versus a live defender. So you see we add that help side defender. This is making this finisher make a decision and finish versus a live body. Now we are going to work on our one dribble pull up out of the between the legs skip. We're making it a competition and see who can get to a certain amount of makes first. Now we are working on our hesitation pull out of the skip. If our defender backs up, we just want to step into space and knock down the jumper. In this part, I now have players react. They attack me and get into the between the legs skip, and at the last second I will point in a direction. That is the direction that they will attack. They will either get into a cross or they will just skip and go. Instead of continuously having players rep out these movements, I instead add a reaction component, which is going to make players think and react like they will have to in a live game. Now we move on to our competitive shooting segment, where players get into our between the legs skip step cross and then are contested by a defender. Now we are going live out of it, but we are giving the offense an advantage. The offense starts outside of the defender's feet, and then they have to get into a between the legs skip step, which then initiates live play. Out of this, the offense is just reading the defender and then making a decision. Now we are just going live out of it. Offense and defense start lined up together, so there's no advantage, but you have to start with the between the legs skip step, and then once you do that, you're reading the defense. Offense has 5 seconds to score. If they score, they stay on. Now our last thing is we'll start from half court and we'll attack going downhill. Once you hit your between the legs skip step, you then have 6 seconds to score. But after you do your skip step, you're reading the defense. You can attack, cross, or you get straight into your shot depending on what the defender does.